Malachim Bet, Chapter 19. On hearing it, King Hizkiyahu tore his clothes, covered himself with sackcloth, and entered the house of Adonai. He sent Eliakim, who was in charge of the household, Shebna the general secretary, and the leading Kohanim, covered with sackcloth, to Yesha'yahu the prophet, the son of Amatz. They said to him, "This is what Hizkiyahu says. Today is a day of trouble, rebuke and disgrace. Children are ready to be born, but there is no strength to bring them to birth. Maybe Adonai your God will hear all the words of Rabshakeh, whom his master the king of Ashur has sent to taunt the living God, and will rebuke the message which Adonai your God has heard. So pray for the remnant that is left." When King Hizkiyahu's servants came to Yesha'yahu, he said to them, "Tell your master that this is what Adonai says. Don't be afraid of the words you heard the servants of the king of Ashur use to insult me. I will put a spirit in him that will make him hear a rumor and return to his own land. Then I will cause him to die by the sword in his own land." Rabshakeh returned, and having heard that the king of Ashur had left Lachish, found him making war with Libnah. Then on hearing it, said that Tirhakah, king of Ethiopia, was on his way to fight him. The king of Ashur sent messengers to Hizkiyahu, telling them, "This is what you are to say to Hizkiyahu's king of Yehuda. Don't let your God in whom you trust deceive you by saying, 'Yerushalayim will not be handed over to the power of the king of Ashur.' You have heard what the kings of Ashur have done to all lands. They have completely destroyed them. So how will you be delivered? Have the gods of the nations delivered them? No. My ancestors destroyed them. Gozan, Haran, Retzeph, and the people of Eden, who were in Telasar. Where is the king of Hamath, the king of Arpad, the king of the city of Sevarvaim, of Hena, of Avah?" Hizkiyahu took the letter from the messenger's hands and read it. Then Hizkiyahu went up to the house of Adonai and spread it out before Adonai. Hizkiyahu prayed as follows in the presence of Adonai: "Adonai, God of Israel, who dwells above the cherubim, you alone are God of all the kingdoms on earth. You made heaven and earth. Turn your ear, Adonai, and hear. Open your eyes, Adonai, and see. Hear the words that Sancheriv sent to taunt the living God. It is true, Adonai, that the kings of Ashur have laid waste the nations in their lands, and have thrown their gods into the fire. For those were non-gods, merely the product of people's hands, wood and stone. This is why they could destroy them. Now, therefore, Adonai our God, please save us from this power, so that all the kingdoms on earth will know that you are Adonai, God, you only." Then Yesha'yahu, the son of Amatz, sent this message to Hizkiyahu: "Adonai, the God of Israel, says, you prayed to me against Sancheriv, king of Ashur, and I have heard you. Here is Adonai's answer concerning him. The virgin daughter of Zion despises you. She laughs you to scorn. The daughter of Yerushalayim shakes her head at you. Whom have you taunted and insulted? Against whom have you raised your voice, and haughtily lifted your eyes? The Holy One of Israel. Through your messengers you taunted Adonai. You said, 'With my many chariots I have ascended the mountain heights, even in the far reaches of the Lebanon. I cut down its tall cedars and its best cypresses. I reached its remotest corners and its best forests. I dug wells in foreign lands, and I drank the water. The soles of my soldiers' feet dried up all the rivers of Egypt. Haven't you heard? Long ago I made it, in antiquity I produced it, and now I am making it happen. You are turning fortified cities into heaps of ruins, while their inhabitants, shorn of power, are disheartened and ashamed, weak as grass, frail as plants, like grass on the rooftops, or grain scorched by the east wind. But I know when you sit, when you leave, when you enter, and when you rage against me. And because of your rage against me, because of your pride that has reached my ears, I am putting my hook in your nose, and my bridle on your lips, and I will make you return by the way on which you came. This will be the sign for you. This year you will eat the grain that grows of itself. The second year you will eat what grows from that. But in the third year you will sow, reap, plant vineyards, and eat their fruits. Meanwhile the remnant of the house of Yehudah has escaped, will again take root downward, and bear fruit upward. For a remnant will go out from Yerushalayim. Those escaping will go out from Mount Zion. The zeal of Adonai Zevaot will accomplish this. Therefore this is what Adonai says concerning the king of Ashur. He will not come to this city, or even shoot an arrow there. He will not confront it with a shield, or erect earthworks against it. By the way he came he will return. He will not come to this city. Says Adonai, for I will defend the city and save it, both for my own sake and for my servant David's sake. That night the angel of Adonai went out and struck down 185,000 men in the camp of Ashur. Early the next morning, there they were, all of them, corpses, dead. So Sancheriv, king of Ashur, left, went and returned to live in Nineveh. One day, as he was worshipping in the temple of Nisroch, his god, his sons Adramelech and Sharezer struck him with the sword and escaped into the land of Ararat. So his son Esarhaddon took his place as king.